What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We will be looking at NEO. So there's no changes since my last video. Everything's going exactly as predicted, guys. We have this inverse head and shoulders with a target at $55.43, and we are still in that target as long as we hold the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, which we are currently doing. I gave you the target to the inverse head and shoulders neckline because what I was thinking when we were in this area over here is I said that a couple things can happen. This could be a triple top or it could be a double bottom. And this is why we can't have a bias to one side. We need to always look at it in two ways. And this is what I go through in my course, so you don't maintain a bias. So I was telling you guys that this could easily be a double bottom. However, it's not in play until you break the neckline and confirm it as support. Yeah, you broke it, but you didn't confirm it as support, which invalidates it. And I also said in the same video that this could be a triple top, not a head and shoulders because the head is not way higher than the shoulders, just a triple top, like a M pattern, but a third, like with a third, yeah, just a triple top basically. And when you lose the neckline, you measure from the highest point there, and then we had a target to the inverse head and shoulders neckline, and I told you guys that we must hold this area as support, and if you do, this target of $55.43 stays in play. However, if you do lose this level, then it invalidates the pattern, so it means that we will not go to $55 if you lose this, but we did not lose it, and then we push back up, and this over here is coming back to resistance basically and flipping support into resistance. So it's not the best thing because it's like saying, oh yeah, you're in a downtrend, but as long as we're holding this, we should eventually go back up to this target over here. And so what happened is you come back down, you held this, and then eventually you fell out of it, which is not good. However, if you can get back above and hold it as support, the pattern's in play again. So it's all about this level, guys. If you lose it like you did here, this means that when you lose it here, this is no longer in play. But if you can get back above it and confirm it as support as you did here, this is in play again, okay? So it is in play at the moment. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to go on the 1 hour. But before we do that, let's just take a look at the moving averages. So yeah, so this 55 is over here. So what I can say is that we could come back down to here, go up, hold the 20, go up, maybe get over here, come back down, go up, hold this, and eventually go to $55 over here. Because it's a staircase formation, okay? It never goes like this, okay? It's always dun 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 dun. Okay? So I'm also seeing other things, but before we get to the 1 hour, please like this video, comment down below what altcoin you want to see next, and make sure you subscribe to the Twitter page as well, Louis_crypto, where I post multiple updates during the day. Yesterday I didn't make much videos because I didn't feel too well. I was sleeping most of the day, and I was just keeping you guys updated on Twitter. But what I'm seeing on the 1 hour now is this potential inverse head and shoulders again, but on the smaller time frame over here. So we've actually got rejected nicely over here for the right shoulder, so we're just coming to find support before attacking this, okay? But obviously we need to hold this line first before anything, because that is the larger inverse head and shoulders neckline, so we must hold this. And actually, can you see with this inverse head and shoulders neckline and this one, you're kind of forming some apex where you're losing space now. A move is coming, guys, a move is coming. And what is telling me that this move is going to be to the upside is the multiple fake outs to the downside. You have tried multiple times to fall below this, and every single time it keeps getting bought up, showing you the strength of NEO, guys. So NEO is very bullish because it keeps trying to lose this technical target by falling below this line, but it can't stay below this line. You go under, you go back above, you go under, you go back above, you go under, you go back above, showing you the strength of NEO. But of course we're hitting resistance, but at least you're not having multiple fake outs like this, fake out, fake out, fake out. So you've been thrown back into the pattern until you break out. And because this is an inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, this is a bullish pattern, guys, bullish reversal, because you're in a downtrend and this is what's reversing us, okay? And so when you break out of this, you've got a new technical target to the upside for Neo. And that target would be from here to here. And on the breakout, wherever you break out, let's say you break out there, you would have a technical target back to the high over here at $53. And this is amazing because this is lining up with something else that I'm seeing on the chart right now. Can you see this, guys? We have a falling wedge over here. And a falling wedge is a bullish pattern. Can you see that? So let me take away the EMAs. So can you see that? Basically, price is going in between resistance, support, until you get to the end and you're running out of space. So a move is forced. And because this is pointing downwards, your target is upwards, basically. Same with a rising wedge, your target's to the downside. So your target for this, when you break out over here, is to the upside. And since you've broken out, you have a low, a high, and then a higher low. So this is the start of an uptrend. What we want now is a higher high over here. We want to go higher than this. And this is like the confirmation statement of an uptrend. But anyway, guys, when you broke out of here, so you broke out over here, and what you did is you fell out and retested it and held the outside as support. And that's what sets us off, because if you fell back in, then we'd keep going. And then obviously this is a bullish pattern, but you could break to the downside, and that would be negative, okay? We don't want to break to the downside. Like here, you broke out and you broke out, but you got back inside, which is bullish because it's showing you guys that we did go to the downside, but it doesn't like staying to the downside. And that's what the wicks tell us, guys. And this is exactly what I go through in my course. So if you're interested in my course, or even just the Discord group chat, the crypto community chat, where I just post what I'm doing, my trades, my personal holdings, because not all the YouTube videos I'm covering are coins that I'm in. I'm not in Neo, I'm not in HBAR, I'm not in Rune, I'm not in so many. So I just do them videos for you guys and to get my channel out there, just to show you guys that I can do TA. So, you know, because this is what I wanted to look for when I was learning Forex and crypto and stocks. But I don't do stocks or Forex anymore. I only trade crypto because it's the best, obviously. It's the less manipulated out of them all. Stocks is a synthetic market and Forex is the most manipulated market ever. It never meets its targets most of the time, but crypto almost, obviously can't say 100%, but literally 9 times out of 10 it's meeting your targets, whether it's to the downside or upside. But there's too much manipulation in the other two. But I do cover Forex and crypto because I learned everything on Forex and just brought it over to crypto. And I worked out that when I was struggling with Forex, I came to the crypto charts to bring back my confidence. So I go through all of this, like your mindset, how to control your emotions, and there's like 35 videos with over 6 hours of content. So if you're interested in the course, just message me on my Twitter. Just at me, guys, just at me on Twitter. So yeah, we've got a technical target at 53, which is the top of the falling wedge. So you've got 2 patterns giving us this technical target, the falling wedge and the inverse head and shoulders. So that brings us to here, and obviously that means you're above this level of $50. And I told you guys, once we're above $50, we're going to 59. So we've got all these patterns bringing us to these levels, and this is what you guys need to do in your own trading. Like, you're going to have multiple targets to the upside, but you need to find the patterns that are going to get you there, and I will do that for you guys. But if you want to get to that next level, if you want to 10x your learning curve, obviously the course is the best thing to do. But you don't have to get the course, guys. I give so much free info already for free on Twitter and YouTube. So make sure you're following me there. Turn on the notification bells on. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's Neo update. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.